Hello, it is I, Steel Cat, and welcome back to another stream. And my friends, it is the 10th day of Christmas, second Saturday within Christmas this year. Yes, the 12 days of Christmas does refer to the days after, not the days before. 12 days of Christmas starts on Christmas. That is, you can Google it. You can Google it. And Google will tell you. The 12 days of Christmas begin is on Christmas. So for me, I'm still living that Christmas spirit until I scared you. I'm sorry. Until Epiphany on the 6th. So yeah, I'm actually probably gonna skip this music soon, try to find something more Christmassy to listen to. But let me catch up on the chat here. Hello Method, Soybean, Zoo, New Absolutely Thingy. I don't know what to call you exactly. It's a long name, but welcome nonetheless. Let's see. Yeah, probably no copper tools. Pretty vanilla friendly. It's like NSSS 2. Christmas rest lasts until the 7th of January. That's another acceptable way of doing it. Sudden Toby appearance. Dude, the man, the myth, the legend. Crazy Toby is here. Welcome. Welcome, my dude. I think I'm too stupid to find Yoniko. You just go to Golden Age Minecraft. You just kind of you probably search. You probably go to Golden Age Minecraft, and then hit the search bar and type in Alpha Recrafted, and you'll find it. I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong. Yes, NSSS Plus though. Oh my gosh. No. Oh my gosh. This morning I'm feeling just a little bit eepy. Just a little bit eepy this morning, but that's okay. We're gonna get through it. So yeah, let's see, remove that. I'm going to get my chat front and center here. He's a man of many names. Yes. Yes. Okay, and we're gonna what music do we want? Let's see here. Not that one. Eh. It's like a specific one I'm looking for. You know, this one worked. Okay, here we go. All right. Single player. I actually started another world up here. I might show you guys that, but I'm surprised it has the same amount of megabytes, actually. Well, I guess it makes sense. Or similar amounts of megabytes, but it makes sense, I guess. We're going to go to the Winter Wonderland first. I haven't been here in a week. What's going on? Oh, there's my house. I was so confused. I was like, where am I? What's going on? There's my house. My hobbit hole that I started last time. That's my spooky block. I don't remember how I was organized, so I have to like look at it again. What is this? I don't know. I don't even know what half this stuff is right now. I should explore the ocean. There's something new there. Okay, let me just go explore the ocean real quick. And fight some zombies. Okay. Okay. Will do. Alright, I will now explore the ocean. Yeah. I'm exploring the ocean, guys. I think I'm gonna die. Yep, I'm probably gonna die. I made it. I survived. My little ice hole just froze up. Anyway, no, I know what he's talking about. I'm gonna go find it. Not in this world though. Probably not gonna find it in this world. I'm not gonna bother. I'll find it. We'll check out the other world. These are new chunks. Anywho, I'm just messing around also. Let's see. Do I have any food in this world? I have like no food in this world right now. This world sucks. You know what? This world? See this world? Lame. Stupid. Dumb. Okay. We're leaving this world. We're going back to my main world. Okay. That I've been playing for like a week or two off camera. Okay. So we're just going to save and go to title. Single player. We're going over here. This world's way better. Okay. Hold on. Let me start over. I'm going to go up here so I can like show you guys what I got going on in this world. Okay. Because this world is so much better than the Winter Wonderland. Even though the Winter Wonderland is nice and Christmassy and I like it. This one is so much better. Okay. I spawn on that mainland over there. Then I just like kind of looked around. I'm like, where do I want to go? And then I saw this island, and I was like, oh, that'd be cool to have like a small island base. So I went to this island. All these trees have been planted by me. I need to like make an actual tree farm because I keep getting big trees, and I don't want to cut them down. But oh, there's my boat. So I'm gonna. If we go explore the ocean, we'll use the boat. So yeah, I started. I torched this place up. I broke the first rule of Minecraft. I dug straight down. There's really nothing to see up here at Y level 64. But my main base has been down here at Y level 48. Level 48. My main base, I've got wheat, more wheat, got lamp and lamp. And over here I have some grass just to spawn, you know, I almost said ducks. This is not Indev Plus. Chickens and sheep and all that good stuff. So just so I can get those kind of resources without having to go to the surface. And just so it's not as depressingly gray down here. I have some more green going on. So that makes it nice. Let's see here. There are also dyes in this mod, which I haven't messed with yet. Noobcraft. Noobcraft! Oh my gosh. I just want to open a chest. Jeez. Well, which chest is it? Okay. Put this away. Okay, so yeah, this is all my stuff that I've got. I've actually got a pretty good amount of stuff right now in this world. Check it out. Amazing. Oops. Super awesome. Super awesome. Super awesome. Super awesome. Look at all that. Oh, awesome. Hold on. Let me catch up on the chat. We got Alex is here, I think. Explore the ocean and fight zombies. Got it. Old man Steelcat forgets his world. I love island. Yeah, sheep are islands are great. Sheep now graze, nice. Neon alpha grass supremacy. Yes, yes. Alright, so now we're gonna go down where I've been spending probably the better part of my time, most of my time. Not here, Y level 32. I don't know if I'm gonna do anything at Y level 32. There's nothing in that chest. Down at Y level 16. See, I've got an infinite water source that I put. Oh, this is so if I fall off the ladder, I just land in this. And I've started a strip mine here, but for a while I've just been exploring these caves. And just yesterday, after days of exploring these caves, I looked up and I saw that there was a dark hole area, so I placed this torch, and then I saw the mossy cobble, and I was like, you gotta be kidding me. Right above my head this whole time. Which would explain some of the noises I've been hearing and some of the mobs that just keep spawning out of nowhere, landing on my head. So yeah, I found it's a spider spawner and a skeleton spawner. Look at that. Amazing. And look at all this stuff. I haven't even touched it yet. Look at it. We got sponge. We got quiver. I don't even know what quivers are good for, but I got one. So much cool stuff right here. Very amazing. I feel unworthy to touch it. Anyway, I would like to make a skelly farm so I can have infinite bone meal. That'd be great. It says make a wombo chest. I did an Triple S moment and fix the GUI. You fix the GUI, the wombo chest GUI. I might just do that. Hold on, I'm trying out my copy here. Oh, 256 arrows. Well, I do have multiple stacks of arrows right now. So, I guess, okay, I'm going to grab all this stuff. I'm going to do it now. We're gonna raid the pantry here. Hold on. It's probably easier just to break these open. Catch everything that way. Alright, we got all the stuff. Our inventory's full. Can't even carry everything. What do I just not need in life? I don't really need the extra chests. I got plenty of that. Okay, cool. Yeah. Wait, can you do the alpha thing? Hold on. Okay, no, you can't. I just figured I'd check. I know that was a bug at one point. Forget exactly when. Alright, so let's go back upstairs. Put some of this stuff away. And then we'll go try to find... Actually, it's nighttime, so we could go across the ocean to find some zombies. And then further across the ocean to find new ocean things. Level 48, here we are. Okay. And there's a cow up there. I saw it somewhere. There's a cow down here, too. You know what happens to cows. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. Nothing. Animal cruelty. We didn't even get anything for it. Let me increase the brightness on the screen that has the chat because the sun is coming up behind me. Well, it's been up, but the clouds are clearing, I think. So, oh, there's another thing I'm doing in life right now. Okay, I've got to figure out more storage. Seriously, I gotta figure out more storage, like, right now. I should have brought those chests with me. Oh, okay. Well, here's some chests. Crud. Okay, put that away. Put the redstone away over here. And I gotta figure out some more storage, like right now. Where's the wood? Here it is. Oh, I have the music on. Options, music. I have to turn that off. Okay. Why was it at 64%? I don't know. Okay, so I'll probably just mirror what I have going on here. So I'll make another. Yeah, I'll make more of. I have too much stuff right now. Hold on. Mob drops. That's a mob drop. And that's a mob drop. Okay. Can make 2 of these, right? There we go. Wonderful. Like that. And put that there. I'll have a chest, and then clear that, and a chest. And we need another one of these. Where's my wood? Perfect. We have the perfect amount of wood. We are expanding the storage live on stream. Okay, what's happening? Chat is going wild today. Quivers are great. You have stacks to put arrows in a quiver. Yeah, I hope somebody can make this multiplayer. This would be great for multiplayer. Yeah, I would if there was a multiplayer server running this mod, I'd be there in a heartbeat. I love goofy cows, me too. Try to get an apple. Yeah, by cutting down 9,472 trees. Thank you very much. I don't know if there's a trapdoor. I haven't tried yet. Was there a trapdoor in alpha? Sometimes I forget. You know, I used to be very knowledgeable about these things, but not so much these days. Okay, so now I have more chest. I just need to move some stuff around. Let's see. I'm gonna start putting all my food over there. So for now, let's try to put all this in there and just exchange it with food. All my tools and loot are going to go in here. I'm just temporarily putting everything away pretty much. I got too much crud in the inventory. Dirt goes there. Sponge. Sponges are technically animals, so scientifically they're animals. So I'm gonna put it with the mob drops. That's my reasoning. That's the best I could come up with. All right. And over here, I'm just going to start storing massive amounts of bread because I'm going to have stupid amounts of bread. It's going to be great if this mod ever adds food stacking of any kind. Yoniko has said that probably not, but never know, you know? Oh my gosh. Bread, 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 bread. Going back over here for more bread. Cool. We got more bread. And bread, 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 bread. Okay, okay. What do we want up here? Oh, bread, 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 bread. And I think this chest could also use some bread, 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 bread. Amazing. All right, and then I'm gonna place another chest over here, and it's gonna have pork, 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 pork. Awesome. And now this chest is just, you can kind of see what it is. It's like tools and loot. Certain kinds of loot. Oh, where did the chest go? Where, the chest? Oh, I placed it here, like a moron. Okay. I just forgot what it was. Where, the wad. Okay, here we go. Just need some more chests. Call that good for now. And another one right here. Boom. Beautiful. And this is all going to be food, basically, because look at this. I'm going to have stupid amounts of wheat. And then stupid amounts of pork chops, too, because I'm on an island and there's not a whole lot of space for anything to spawn. So I'm going to need a lot of pork chops, too. If I wanted even more, I could just go up there and remove the grass. Decimate the landscape. Decimate the environment. Okay. Trapdoors are beta? Okay. Make a wombo chest for food? That's a good idea. Beta Recrafted will be out soon or next week sometime. Yeah, no, probably not. Okay, actually, Beta Recrafted is going to be up next week on free downloads for free novirus.com. It's gonna be a link in the top right. That's a joke, by the way. Don't go to that website. We're like next year new. No, it's 2027. You live in the past. Ooh, look, an egg. Eggs. I'm pretty sure eggs still have no use. You can throw them, right? That's about it. I think Minecraft is my favorite video game, you know? If I had to name a favorite video game. I know that's no surprise. Not like I'm saying anything monumental there. It's like, of course Minecraft is my favorite video game. But I'm the kind of person who doesn't usually choose favorites for the most part. Like, I don't really have a favorite food. Like, when I was a kid, my favorite food, I guess, was pancakes. And then it was cheeseburgers. But now I'm like, I don't know. I really don't know. I always forget where things are located. I need, like, signs. I need to put signs on these. Okay. Yes, it is 2026 for now. Soybean was just making a joke. Let's see. Yeah, I could use some signs. I need to put signs on these chests and label them what they are. So let's make some signs. So then one way to do it, and that's to do it. Put the egg up here, and the one more pork chop over here, and these 2 cobbles over here, and then we're gonna make the sign. Okay. How many signs do you get? Okay, I have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'll start with 8 signs. I'll do for now. These are my ores. And the sign is not well lit, but oh well. I was expecting something different to happen. Tools and weapones. Okay, cool. Yeah, it was weird because I was not shifting when I placed that sign. That was weird. Okay. At least I don't think I was. So yeah, this is my plants. No, I must have been shifting. I just didn't realize it. Okay, shift. Plants. Now here we go. Once in Royal David City. That's the name of the song. It's a beautiful sound. Okay, mob drops. This is gonna be stone. I'm probably gonna want 2 chests for stone at some point. Not that I really need stone. Like, my base is underground. When am I ever gonna need stone? I don't know. I have a place to store it downstairs. I'll figure out a new solution later if I need to. For now, this is just stone. Cojones. Yeah, mods are great. I think mods make Minecraft so much better. Wait, hold on. Caps lock, dirt, sand, and gravel. Dirt, sand, and gravel, which also includes, by the way, glass. And therefore, by extension, lamps, because I don't know where else to put lamps. I could put lamps with the redstone. I'll put lamps with the redstone, I guess. Sure. Which means I should also put... Hold on. Put the levers with the redstone stuff, too. Yeah, that makes sense. This is on my wad. And this is on my redstone. Alright, there we go. Now I have a labeled chest. Look at that. Beautiful. Okay. Do I have anything cooking? Just double checking. Okay, cool. Much coal. I'm doing pretty good on coal. Okay, and oh, I got another pig to go kill. I've got more eggs. What am I going to do with all these eggs that are dropping? Okay, here we go. Okay, so I'm going to bring some wood with me. Some sticks. Because I'm about to go mining. It's kind of my main activity. No, I'm not about to go mining. I'm supposed to go exploring first. We'll go exploring first, and then we'll go mining. Which means I should bring some food with me. Bring a couple of pork chops, and some bread. bread. I always bring a pretty good amount of food because I tend to get my butt handed to me a lot. I gotta sneeze. Excuse me, sorry about that. That's probably very loud. Oh, this happens too. I got water from here once, and of course the alpha thing happened. And now mobs just get stuck there all the time. Put you out of your misery, little buddy. Alright. There's my boat. It floated away very far. Swim to my boat and get some coffee while I'm at it. Okay. So there's home. We're gonna go this way. Into the open ocean. So how's everybody today? How's your new year so far? It's the 3rd. Oh, for the new year, I've started a thing. And my wife is joining me. I don't know if she's like 100% into it, but she's like 90% into it. We are doing a thing called the Mile a Day Challenge for 2026. And there's different ways you can do it, but what we are doing is we are trying to either ride bicycle, run, or jog, or hike at least a mile every day for a year. And yeah, so we'll see how that goes. We started with the first day hike on New Year's Day, and that was nice. And then we ran around a park in our neighborhood. Well, sort of ran. We mostly walked, but we did a little bit of running in the process. Where's the sun? Okay, it's like noon. We got time. Oh, look at desert. Look at that. Very cool. We got ourselves a desert biome. This mod adds... It has exactly 3 biomes. Standard biome, desert biome, and snow biome. So let's go check out the desert. I don't think there's any pyramids in the desert, but oh well. This isn't a mind test noob. I need to make a new video for that one of these days. Episode 10, the long-awaited. I still get comments like that. Make more mind tests. It's like, I'm sorry, man. I'm broke. I work at least 45 hours a week. I only got so much time in life. Well, this is cool. Do I need cactus? I don't have cactus right now, so I may as well grab one. And I can start a cactus farm in the base. Just to have it, you know. Soybean made pancakes. Amazing. Pancakes are great. Okay. Gotta remember which way home is. It's that way. But I'm looking for the new thing in the oceans. I don't know if I'm going to be able to see it. Look at that one tree just by itself. That's actually really cool. Hold on. Let me go check this out. Yeah. Why do I keep pressing C on accident? I was trying to press something else. But yeah, there it is. Look at that tree. That is very cool. This is like screenshot worthy right here. F2. Wait, F2. There we go. Make sure you bring a compass. I should have brought a compass. I'm turning around and going home before I get lost. I'm going to trace my exact steps to get back home. Maybe not exact, but exact enough. Okay. But yeah, that tree is very cool. I want to go find that tree. I'll come back to that tree later. What are my coordinates right now? Okay. Yeah, let's head in the same direction it did last time and find that tree. That tree is such a... That little bit of terrain over there is so cool. I want to do something over there. This is going to be my kind of my world for the year, probably. This is like my informal 2026 world. Yeah, that 2025 world project is kind of dead. I got bored. I didn't really know what to do. It kind of got away from me, so I'm just kind of... This year, I'm not really saying I'll do anything with it. If anything happens with it, cool. But I'm not going to pressure myself like that this time. Because then I just feel like a failure when I don't really have to. Okay, those torches, yes. The other thing I should do... This is very old, a very old method before compasses were added. Is I can just place torches every so often. So if I get lost, I can follow the torches to get back home. Nice, nice. Yeah, I hope I can see your stream today. Well, I probably won't, honestly, because I'm going to take a walk with my wife. We're going to, walk probably a few miles today. Yes, I know I forgot compass. I know I forgot about the compass. I know. I know. This conversation has been ongoing. I like not having shift clicking forces me to go slow. I'm actually... I like not only shift clicking, but I like the drag mechanic. But you know you don't like it, but I do. I like being able to just like just drag the mouse and click things around. It's nice. So I'm gonna add this to my plants. Yeah, compass is there. I just gotta... It's not something I make very often, so I gotta remember how to do it. I think it involves redstone. I'm pretty sure. I think it involves like gold or something. I could be wrong. Maybe it's iron. I don't know. Again, I don't make these very often, so I don't really know. No, that's not it. Maybe it's the other way around. Hold on. Get some more gold. Oh, that's a clock. Okay. Well, what the heck? I'll make a clock too. Why not have a clock? Here we go. We have a clock now. I'm gonna put it... Where would I guess I would just have it in my inventory. Tells me what time it is. That's what it's for. I'm saying noob craft alert. Yes, indeed. Absolutely noob craft alert. So that made a clock. Maybe I need iron to make a compass. Yes, here we go. Based. All right. And the compass should be pointing toward my spawn area, right? It says I spawned over there. I don't know if... Hold on. F3. Is it just pointing towards 0, 0? Is that what it's pointing toward? Yeah, I think that's what it's pointing toward. Yeah, I think it's just pointing towards 0, 0. So what I should do is I should craft one of these diamond pickaxe. Go get myself some obsidian, because I have plenty of it sitting around. Yep. Alright, here we go. Change your spawn to crying city and encompass will point towards your new spawn. Okay. Sweet. This is dark. There we go. Alright, I'm just gonna grab some of this. I don't have a water bucket right now, so I'll grab it in a safe spot. Wow. Okay, there we go. I got my 1 obsidian. I go combine it with 1 diamond, and that makes crying obsidian. There is no player spawn. It changes your world spawn itself. Oh, okay. Okay, well, where should I put the crying obsidian? I guess I'll put it on top of my island up here. Oh, I need the diamond. Hello. Diamond. Here we go. Okay. Yep. Okay. There. Nope, nope, nope. Noob moment. Here we go. Where's the obsidian sat? I don't know. It's not 1 diamond, it's 4. You changed it? It was 1 diamond. Right. Now I'm out of diamonds again. Oh, and I also need a crafting table for that. My life is ruined. Okay, here we go. I got my crying obsidian. Alright, going to the surface. And we're just going to place the crying obsidian right here. And now my compass should point towards it. Yep, it just keeps pointing toward it. Cool. Awesome. Alright, so now I can explore if I want. Where's my boat? Where the heck's my boat? Was it on this side of the island? Yes, there it is. Okay. Oh my goodness, it's gonna be so dark. I don't know why it's crying, man. I honestly don't know. Look at the beautiful stars, though. See, what time is it? It's about midnight. Okay. It is a cool texture, yeah. It is so... I can't see jack out there. I don't know if there's a brightness option or not. I don't think there is. Yeah, there is not. That's fine. I'm just going into the unknown. I see trees. Okay. There's some dirt blocks over there. Some grass blocks. Let me go place a torch on that. This would help to guide me home. Okay. Yeah. Are there any anti-aliasing options? Just out of curiosity. I tend not to like those when they are an option. They tend to make things look worse, honestly, in my opinion. But... okay. It is so dark. I can't see a thing. I'm not entirely sure this is even the way I went before. If I find that desert, I'll know I'm in the right spot. Man, I really need to clean my screen again. Okay. Having the zoom really helps. Oh, yep, there's the desert. Okay. We're in the right vicinity. Oops. Come back. Come back. Come back. Come back. There we go. I'm sorry if you guys can't see a thing. Just trying to mark a path to the tree that I saw. That was like the coolest thing. I want to place torch. There we go. Okay, sunrise should be coming soon. Finesse right there. That was finesse. Alright, here's the tree. Yep. Let's just keep heading this way into the ocean just to see if we can find any special things. I'm told they're easier to see at night. Must be like at the very bottom of the ocean. I'm not. Wait, what's that? What's that? Oh, I think I see it, guys. I think we found it. I'm just gonna stand on top of my boat for a moment here. Because you can do that in this mod. Oh, there goes the moon. Get a little screenshot of that. Yep, right there. Maybe I need a shovel for it. Also, I brought a lot of iron and gold and redstone with me. Probably shouldn't have done that, but that's okay. Also, I haven't seen any zombies out. Which my difficulty normal? It is. Okay, cool. Alright, let's go check this out. These are coral. There are coral in this mod now. Use an axe, he says. Okay. I'm about to use an axe on these coral. Here we go. Oh, man. Are golden helmets a thing? Like, for breathing? I got one. Yeah, they give you sponge. Give you sponge. So I don't know if I really need to harvest this thing, because I got sponge from the dungeon, but it is cool to find. Ugh. Did I just create a... I just created a... Nice. Here we go. Oops. Okay, never mind. Wowzers, this is cool. Neato. So yeah, they don't go back to being coral. Once you collect them, they just become sponges permanently. So you can't actually collect these, but that's kind of neat. It's very neat. Now I've got it lit up. And sponged. I have a sponge coral. Very cool. Well, if I ever need more sponge, I know where to go looking. And texture is based off Noxious texture, but I tried to make it less of an eyesore. I think it doesn't look terrible. Oh, I can collect them with the golden axe. Okay, that makes sense. Have we been blessed by the Pope or something? This music certainly feels like it. I suppose you could put it that way. I don't know. Oh, this is beautiful, though. Like, seriously. Hold on. Let me turn the boat. Turn the boat. Turn the boat. Turn. There we go. Oh, that's cool, too. There's a desert right across the way. Look at that big chunk wall looking thing over there. Now we're gonna go right over here. Turn around. Get a good zoom in on this terrain. F1. Trying to get a nice screenshot of it. It's the tree that I like more than anything. I want to get the tree kind of centered. I don't think that's enough screenshots. The Pope of poorly drawn built creatures. What? No, come back. Oh, you mean Pope Sanic? Pope Sanic. I remember Pope Sanic. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, Indev Plus didn't die, guys. It was murdered. Let me go fix the lighting over here. Correct the lighting bug. There we go. No, no, it's still... Did that fix it? That fixed it. Okay. There we go. I fixed the lighting. Now I should probably retake the whole screenshot. This is cool, though. This is a really cool spot. Like, this might be worthy of a second base. Just this area, like, build it into that mountain. Or whatever. Like, this is so cool. 7 years since Pope Sanic? I don't know, but it's been a long time since Pope Sanic. It's been a long time. Could it really have been 7 years? Let me think about it. See, Classic came out in late 2019 or 2009. That'd be. It's been like 6 years. It really has been like 6 years at this point since Pope Sanic. Like at least 6 years. Yes, yes, the stolen concept. Stilled it. This is a really cool spot. This whole terrain is super cool. These walls and stuff. I've got to do something here. This is amazing. What are the coordinates, just out of curiosity? Okay. It's a few hundred blocks out. Go look over by the tree again. The tree is what caught my eye, but this whole area is like super cool looking. Go climb the hill, see what I can find. I still need to fight some zombies. Might be easier to just go down into the caves for that purpose. This is nice terrain too. Look at all that. Wow. Very cool looking. I'm touching the clouds, touching the clouds. Method says, You're welcome, Toby. Method says he's got to thank Dirt Piper for creating NSSS. Much as I like to joke about it, this mod is very influential and inspired me a lot, not just with Alpha Recrafted, but the entirety of Legacy Plus in general. Classic Plus was originally meant to be NSSS, but for Classic. Wow, I didn't know that. Which is older, NSSS or BTA? I don't remember which one is older. I knew about BTA before I knew about MSSS, but that doesn't necessarily mean that BTA is older. There was an Anarchy event. MSSS is much older. Okay. Oh, okay. BTA is only 2021? Are you serious? Somehow I thought BTA was much older than that. That's crazy. So MSSS really was kind of the first of its kind. Because before that, all the old school mods added that they were just total kitchen sink mods every time. Like NFC adds a ton of stuff. I'm not saying they're bad mods. I'm just saying they add a lot of things. You know, like Mango Pack adds, all the old crazy mods. But MSSS was the first to be like, we're going to try to make this feel as much like alpha as possible while still adding things. So technically Classic Plus is older than BTA? Are you for real? Classic Plus is older than BTA? Yeah, Sponjammer is kind of kitchen sinky, but I mean, it still never gets to the point where it feels like a radically different experience from Alpha, I would say. And there goes my boat again. August of 2020. Wow. And for some reason I thought BTA was much older than that. Just seems like it's been around since I've been doing stuff, but I guess not. I guess it was new. And I never... When I heard about it, it was already in version, 1.7.6 or whatever. I just figured, oh, it's probably been around a couple of years. I just watched the cow despawn. Yeah, nighttime's coming. Let's go home. Yeah, Classic Plus was from 21 to mid 2022. Indev Plus from late 22 to late 2023. Plus some more work in 24. And the portals in 25, I think, right? Indev Plus was 2 years old, started on June in 2023. I was still living in Wyoming when you started Indev Plus. That's crazy. I still remember when you first announced Indev Plus, and I was like, oh my gosh, that's exactly what I've been... Because I was looking for a mod that had like the Indev limited world size, but added more things. At first I was thinking, oh, what if I had Beta 173 features, but with, Indev world generation? Or something similar to that. Some similar combination of things. Then you showed up with Indev Plus, and I was like, oh, this is exactly what I've been looking for. Should have started making those videos. Gosh, I don't even know when at this point. I mean, I made it with 0.1, so I guess it would have been late 2022 when I started those videos. It's hard to believe it's been like 3.5 years since I started those videos. Makes me feel old when I think back, like, because back then, 3.5 years ago, we could have said, oh, way back when I started the Minecraft 10 years ago series, And now it's to the point where there's... My way back whens have way back whens, you know what I mean? Alright, let's cook all these. I guess that's just life. I guess more and more way back wins have more and more way back wins. You just get an infinite regression of way back wins. Not infinite, obviously, but just a growing regression of way back wins. You would say, yeah, your midpoint of your modding career. I would say, yeah, I'd say I feel kind of mid too, honestly. That's a joke. I think my YouTube channel is kind of mid, not gonna lie. I haven't played 1.12 in a long time. That used to be my favorite version, 1.12, way back when. I actually had this cool modded world in it that I made a video on one time. But that world is dead and gone now because it got something with my combination of mods caused a lag bomb in the world. So there were like a bunch of chunks that you can't even enter, and it's very near where kind of the main area. Kind of destroyed the whole world, and I don't know what caused it. I don't know how to diagnose it. So that world's just been sitting on my hard drive for years, untouched. And it was kind of a mod soup anyway. And I was having fun with it back then. Back in like 2018. Cave game mod? Not cave game. Cave game recrafted? Alright, let's see what we got here. Let's try to organize this a little bit. Buckets, buckets, buckets. Got some armor. Okay, how's my armor doing, by the way? Not bad. Guess I'll put this back in my hotbar, or back in my inventory. Oh, right, the quiver. Do I wear this or what? I don't know. Supposed to do what now? Whoa. Wow. Whoa, look at that. I got all my arrows in there. Can I take them back out? Probably not. That's okay, I've got arrows in there. Cool. So I got my quiver full of arrows. Just like 2 stacks and some change. Nice. Okay. Let's go fight some zombies. I've got sticks. I want to get some more coal. I'm going to leave this until I get more diamonds. Need more diamonds. But yeah, I'll get coal down in the mines and get sticks that way. I can leave my compass. I guess I'll take the clock. I don't really need this right now. Nor do I need a golden shovel, I don't think. Okay, cool. Oh, food. Almost forgot food. That should do it. Alrighty. Let's head down. My goal right now is to find a zombie first, so let's go. Let's just wander into the cave and see what we can find. There's certain areas where things seem to spawn no matter how many torches I place, because I can't seem to find all the nooks and crannies. Here's a nook and cranny I haven't found. course, it's one of these guys. And he just fell down. Okay, that works. Those guys aren't the smartest. None of these mobs are the smartest. If I hang out here, a zombie should wander by soon. They always seem to find somewhere to spawn. Up there, probably. There's some gold. At least normally when I hang out here, there's a bunch of stuff spawning and coming to find me, but not today. Where is everybody? Of course, when I'm streaming, when I'm live on camera. Ow. Okay, I hear zombies. They can't be far away. Hello. Ow. Okay, that was great. Let's get some of this coal. See, that dude came out of literally nowhere. He just materialized out of subspace and just... I know they're nearby somewhere. I can hear them. There's water. They're playing in the water. Where are they? Oh, they've got it wherever this water's coming from. That's where they are. Okay. So I can get up there to where the water is coming from. I could find these dudes, potentially. Maybe. Oh, okay. I think I... No? Man, I don't know. I'm just gonna cave, and eventually we will find the zombies. For now, I'm just gonna do the caving thing for a few minutes. Okay, how do we get to this middle space here? Oh, there's a zombie. Oh, he's carrying a... He has a hoe. A stone hoe. And he dropped wheat. He dropped wheat, I tell you. Very nice. Okay, let's make some more torches. One stack, to be exact. Boom. Alright. These caves are very Swiss cheese. Seems to be no end to the nooks and crannies I can find in these caves. Ow. Ow. Sorry, I was just checking the music. I think it's almost to the end. Whoa. I should get something better than Windows Media Player on my device. Because Windows Media Player Shuffle is kind of jank. And you can't tell what's going to play next. Okay, I've been up here before. Seems. Yeah, I've been up here. I remember going up there. There's some water streams that just seem to go for miles in this place. Another water source, huh? Okay, cool. I just realized I didn't bring a bucket. I normally bring a bucket with me. Yeah, anywho, I was saying about the mile a day challenge thing. I am posting shorts on those on my other channel called Missing Trails. It's also on the Facebooks and the Instagrams. So if you ever want to see that, that is there. If you're ever curious what that is. It's gonna be a journey for 2026. Trying to get more of that fitness. Trying to cash in on those social media bucks, you know. Trying to sell out. Yep, the music has changed. Let me turn that down a little bit. Yeah, I've decided that for 2026 my my New Year's resolution is to become a sellout. Because I'm too broke to have principles anymore, so I'm just gonna sell out, guys. It's gonna be great. You know, they say beggars can't be choosers, right? I'm just trying not to be homeless by the end of the year, you know? So anything I can do, you know? Okay, I'm a little lost. Should probably start reversing my steps here. Got torches in every direction right now. Let's see, that is, no, that is, man, I got torches all over the place in this area. I cannot tell which way is up. Okay, here we go. This is like the central area over here. I found a way out of that mess. Okay. Let me read chat. Zombies drop stuff based on what they're holding, yeah. They're always holding a tool now, okay. Hoe equals wheat, axe equals sticks. That way you can extra food while mining. Very useful. It makes a lot more sense than them dropping feathers. Yeah. Yeah, whatever you need to do these days, you gotta do it, yeah. So it's kind of like the cast your bread upon the waters thing, you know? Like, do everything you could possibly can that you can think of. Don't put all your eggs in one basket, yada, yada, yada. So, again, I still want to do DoorDash, but I want to wait until I get a new car. Problem is, getting a new car requires money. That phrase, you gotta spend money to make money, is depressingly true when you don't have money to spend. And of course, that phrase is always said by people who, get this, they have money. They're like, oh, you just gotta spend money to make money. It's easy. Like, no it ain't. It's easy for you to say, pal. You're sitting over here with 9,000 in your bank account, just chilling. I'm sitting over here with more debt than money at this point. Yeah, because my car... I'm trying to take it easy on my car, basically. Like, I don't want to run it ragged trying to do DoorDash, and then it gives out, and I still don't have enough money to get it fixed. I don't know, man. It's kind of a game like damned if you do, damned if you don't, combined with a game of chicken. So like, is my car gonna fail first, or am I gonna get enough money to get a new car before it fails? It's a good car, don't get me wrong, but it's also near 300,000 miles, and at a certain point, it doesn't matter how good your car is. There's a certain point where it's gonna be on its last leg. Of course, some cars do last bizarrely long. Like at work, we've got this truck that has over 500,000 miles on it. By all means, it should be in a scrapyard, but somehow it still runs. The speedometer doesn't work. The tire pressure sensor doesn't work. I have no idea how much pressure is in those tires. But it still runs. Somehow it still runs. No, I'm just throwing these away if I mine those. Alright, let's go back to strip mining, I suppose. Doesn't help when you don't know how to make money when you're broke. Yeah. DoorDash can be tough on vehicles. Yeah, yeah. I'm like 20,000 away from 300,000 miles on that car. So instead of just trying to work as much overtime as I can, I think that's a better bet in terms of trying to make more money. And I'm supposed to get a raise at some point this year. I don't know if it's going to be enough to really change things or not, but like I said last year, I need to get a career, so I'm going to try to get a electrician certification. Way back when, I was trying to become an IT guy, but that didn't work out just because life got in the way, and things fell apart, and I got other things going on. Now that I'm finally stable enough to try for a career again, I'm thinking about it. I'm like, now is not a good time to get into IT with all this uncertainty around the AI and stuff. Now it's just, it's not a strategically good time to be getting into that, so. I got too much crap in my inventory, man. Whoa. Okay, I need a bucket. I need my water bucket. What am I doing? That, and I don't really want to get into IT. It's like I don't really want a desk job. And all my dream jobs require like ridiculously expensive degrees. So I guess I'll become an electrician. It's kind of a compromise, you know? It's like, oh, it'd be cool if I could become like an archaeologist or something awesome like that, you know? But that's like the stuff that you wanted to be when you were a kid. And like 1% of people actually get to pursue those dreams. The rest of us got to be like, okay, what can I actually realistically do? You know? Where's all my flint, by the way? Am I keeping it here? Oh, it's good as any place, I suppose. Let's see. Oh, I got more arrows to put in there. I got wheat. Where have I put my wheat? I'll put it... No, not there. I'll put it with the plants. Let's see. How's my armor doing? Good enough. And... My mind's drawing a blank. Hold on. I should get a bucket. Hello. A bucket. That's what I came here for, is a bucket. Specifically a bucket. Okay, that'll do. Got my quiver over here. I got some coal, some sticks, some wood planks. The rest of that can fill up with ores and stuff, hopefully. And then let's probably get a second pickaxe, yeah. Okay, here we go. Method says all IT is all I'm good at. Sadly, I'm terrible with my hands. It's really out of shape. Sadly, these days you gotta learn to utilize AI as much as you can in order to get careers like these now. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Well, there's so many careers that a lot of these companies are like, oh, we're gonna replace our workers with AI and then make even more money. Which is just so short-sighted, it's laughable. But I mean, that's the way our society has been for a long time. It's remarkably short-sighted. So what do I expect? But they're just thinking, oh, as long as I make more money in my lifetime, everything is fine. Nobody cares about what happens after they're gone. It's kind of the world we're living in right now, is a world with old men trying to make a bunch of money who couldn't care less if the world spins after they die. Like, oh, I'm damning the future generations who will come after me. That's fine. No big deal. As long as I get my pension or whatever the heck it is. Retired in my mansion and my golf course, I'll be fine. No hashtag no regrets. Which is just sad, but true. Alright, so I need to go down to 38 torches. Okay. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, there is a torch. This is some cave I've been in at some point. Very cool. Okay, how many torches do I have now? 1, 2, 3. Okay. So 37. They're dying at least, he says. Yeah, at least they're dying. Our generation is slowly coming into power. Yes. I just hope we don't repeat their mistakes. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, I don't want to think about politics. If I think about it, it just makes me depressed. About the future and stuff. I don't like what they're doing with the cuts they've made to conservation. I'm big into conservation. I think it's generally, I mean, there's some ways in which conservation isn't carried out in a logical fashion. Like for a while there, they had this idea like, oh, we need to, cows are bad for, the grassland or whatever. And then they figured out, oh, yeah, actually grasslands have evolved to a symbiotic relationship with cattle, with grazing animals. So actually we should have grazing animals on the grasslands. But just the general principle of like we should actually like not destroy we should not convert every square inch of the earth to a parking lot. Like, yeah, I'm on board with that. And like, maybe it's a good thing if we can see the stars at night, like I know that's crazy. And then the first thing is like, oh, but where does that, what about the bottom line, like seeing the stars at night doesn't make me more money. The earth not being a parking lot doesn't make me richer. It's funny as you say stuff like this in the wrong circles, they're like, oh, you're a liberal fruitcake. It's like, what are you talking about, bro? What are you freaking talking about? That's what I don't. The thing about so many modern day conservatives is they don't believe in conserving things, and that just pisses me off. They don't actually believe in conserving anything. It really is more about like fiscal principles than anything. And like certain narrowly defined moral principles that don't extend into all aspects of life. And so it's just contradictory, and it makes me mad. It makes me sad. I don't like it. Diamonds indeed. Yes, diamonds. Grazing sheep reference. Yes. Yes. This is an environmentally friendly mod. It says that's happening here. Do they keep building shit in every field? Let's remove money. Real life plus for remove money. Yes. Money exists to solve a problem. And that problem, really more than anything, is just human nature. Like, if humans actually had it together, we wouldn't need money. But we're never gonna have it together in this life. That's just the nature of things. We are broken beings. Rebalance the economy. Yes. Yes. Yeah, people are quick to call each other names. Well, and yeah, both sides will have like let me just say from the conservative side. Like, we'll say, okay, like, people should have freedom and, you know, the ability to live life how they want and stuff. You know, this is like the libertarian argument, more so than the off-right argument. But even off-right will still talk about, like, oh, everybody should have freedom, you know? But in practicality, what ends up happening, you know, if they have their way, is people who make...
Hi, everybody.
My wife says hi, everybody. People who make, you know, 6 figures or more and know what they're doing can have whatever they want. The rest of us are kind of screwed, you know. Like there's been the debate recently around selling off public lands. And as somebody from Wyoming, that's a really big deal to me. Because those are like, we consider those to be our pretty much our God-given right, pretty much. Whether we are correct about that or not, it's very important to us just to have access to these places. But they're like, no, we should sell those off, and just the highest bidder gets to have them. And now, instead of you getting to go to X Mountain and share it with everybody else, Jeff Bezos or somebody like him gets to have it all to himself. Some millionaire just gonna have that mountain and just hoard it from the world for all time. And that's like that's what happens if you take capitalism and just let it run away all by itself. Just let it be the one rule. You end up with a world where it'd be perfectly fine if somebody just owned Mount Everest. Like one dude. It's like, yeah, like how about one dude should be allowed to buy Mount Everest and we should all just be okay with that. Like, obviously that's absurd. But that's kind of the logic of what some people are arguing right now. If we should sell off these public lands. But kind of rantling. Yes, it does. Yeah, capitalism does need a lot of regulation. There's actually there's this quote I came across recently from somebody named Saint Ambrose of Milan. It's a very interesting quote. Really, it's not even a quote. It's like this long sermon that he gave in like the 5th century or some 3rd century or something. I don't know what. But he's talking about how like people with a lot of money, the rich, specifically not just rich people in general, but like greedy people, basically. He's talking about greedy people. And he's like, greedy people will, like, they're never satisfied until they can't see a single square inch of anything they might potentially want that somebody else owns. They want it all to themselves, you know. And he was, that's what he talking about. He's basically saying, like, one, that if you are rich, you have a responsibility more than that doesn't give you the right to do what you want. It gives you the responsibility more than anything to give back, basically, because the world isn't yours, is what he said. Like, the world is not yours. Like, you're not God. You know, the most interesting part of his quote, which really just kind of the ancient way of thinking. He's like, do you think the angels in heaven like parcel out the earth and buy and sell it to decide who owns what? You know, and like, I'm gonna own this massive parcel of the skies or whatever. It's like, no, probably not. It's like, so why do you do that on the earth? Why do you ow. Oh, I just had an X-ray moment there. I saw a vision of the underworld. Let's see, 1, 2. Wait, did I count that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. I want to go down to 27, right? 1, 2, 3, 5. Yeah, 27. Okay. Yeah, that's a good way of putting it. It's not exclusive, it's not theirs. Yeah, St. Ambrose was saying, like, the world was given to all, basically. The world was given to all mankind. And some people would probably, I can see some people misreading him and saying that, like, oh, therefore private property is bad. Like, I don't think that's really what he was saying. I think he was more talking about the greed and want for more. And basically the inability to be content and to tolerate others also having things. To tolerate you not being the end-all be-all. Which really comes down to pride eventually, which is kind of the core problem in all of humanity. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Anywho, that being said, this entire Minecraft world is mine, and I'm going to extract it for every possible resource. And if I happen to meet any villagers in the future, I'm going to enslave them and use them as cheap labor to produce all the goods and services that I want for my own enrichment. And then capitalism simulator. Yeah, overregulation can be a problem too. Yeah. And And then, of course, just in terms of regulation, it's not just a matter of over-regulation or under-regulation. It's not just a matter of the quantity of regulation, but also the quality of regulation. Like, in what way is it regulated? Because you can have regulations that make sense, and you can have regulations that are stupid. Pistachios, nice. Let me put some of this. Nope, I get off the left, get out of the water. I want to go over here. Put some more cobble away. Let me make another chest real quick. Cool. Alright. Go upstairs. And the EU excels in the ladder regulations that are stupid. Yeah. There's some ways in which I guess I'm glad to be an American in some ways. There's other ways in which I envy the Europeans. Like, they believe that things besides cars should be allowed to exist on the roads without being killed. Like, I think I was telling you guys the other day in a VC that some congressman said that pedestrian infrastructure improvements are, quote, hostile to cars. It's like, are you kidding me? How brain dead do you gotta be? Because the principle I would appeal to there is that people are not made for cars. Cars are made for people. You got that completely backwards. There we go. That's true. It's true. Yeah. Yeah, we've got my former priest at the church I went to back in Wyoming. He said that in America we have like a culture of workism, where work is kind of the end all be all. It's like it's how we evaluate someone. Like, first and foremost, we want to know where they work or what kind of job they have. And if they're a good worker, then they're a good person. just right off the bat. Yeah, it's kind of a problem we have in our culture. Not that being a good worker isn't important to some extent. Like, you don't want to be a lazy bum, but we've taken it to the opposite extreme. And the one end would be laziness, and the other end would be I'm not sure what you would call it, but basically to the point where, like, you're supposed to feel bad if you want a day off, you know. Like, it's a rare benefit if, like, you're allowed to leave and go to a funeral or go do, I don't know. I keep forgetting what I'm doing because I'm rambling on about whatever. Rambling on about the I don't even know. I'm tired. Alright, I've got another pickaxe. Just let those cook. Nothing that says 90 days off per year. Based. The EU has some good internet regulations, funnily enough, like forcing all games with microtransactions to show their actual euro price rather than only the in-game currency price. That makes sense. 25 paid vacation days at minimum. Nice. Yeah, we are lucky if we get 2 weeks, and by 2 weeks I mean 10 days. As in Monday through Friday, twice. Wait a minute, I've already been here. This is the wrong one. I need to be over here. Okay, good. I'm getting this one for the OCD. There we go. Look at that. All right. Boom. Okay, 1, 1, 2, 3. Oh, and I found out I'm probably not getting a year-end bonus this year. I feel like Clark Griswold right now. Except, instead of like wishing I could get a pool, I'm wishing that I won't be homeless by the end of next year. Oh, God. I mean, it's not actually going to happen. I've got family that is willing to help me out if things get bad. So, which I'm thankful for. Not everybody even has that much. But yeah, still, the economy is not playing nice anymore. I think the tariffs need to stop. Tariffs haven't helped anyone. Minimum of 20 days by law. Most companies give an additional 5. Sick benefits, no. I worked at Sam's. I got vacation time based on how long I work. I think I took like 8 hours of work to get 1 hour of vacation time. That's not terrible. Yeah, those depend on the company, yeah. Yeah. Well, it depends if the company feels like they've made enough profit that year, really. And if they decide they haven't made enough profit that year, they're like, oh, well, I guess the little guy can, just be a little bit more squeezed than he already was. Because I was kind of low-key counting on that this year. I was like, I'm really hoping that would come through. Because I'm trying my darndest to stay afloat, and it's just not, it's barely happening. I think if I work, 5 hours of overtime every week, just work an extra hour every day, which is about as much as I can do, realistically, most days. If I do that, then I'm gonna be just staying afloat, maybe even able to start paying down the credit card a little bit. I'm just saying that the bonus would have really helped, especially mentally, just to see it happen a little bit faster. But we will see. My country is full of patriotic idiots who want to leave me. Almost all company stocks are up too. The highest they've ever been, but the regular folks don't see that. Oh yeah, of course not. Yeah. And they always say the same thing. Like, well, I earned that money. And it's like, yeah, that's true in a sense, but so did literally everybody who works for you. Like, you didn't do it all by yourself. So don't pretend like you did it all. Don't act like you did it all by yourself. What I heard, the government plans to give every adult a 2,000 check around July of this year from the tariffs. No idea if that'll happen. Yeah, it'd be nice. I just hope that doesn't continue to drive inflation. Yes, I did notice that. Yes, I noticed that they always face me. The dropped items do always face me now. I've never really cared for that, but it doesn't really bother me either. So it's not like I'm going to complain about it. But it's not something I would add if I was going to make a mod. But it's whatever. you tired of winning? We're attacking Venezuela. I don't even know why we're attacking Venezuela. I don't really know anything about Venezuela. I mean, it's probably one of those corrupt governments, sure. Like, okay, those are a dime a dozen. Why are we attacking this particular one? Because oil. Is there oil in Venezuela that we want for some reason? I thought that was in the Middle East. Is there oil in Venezuela too? I don't even know anymore. I don't watch the news really. Venezuela is one of the biggest oil exporters and producers in the world. Interesting. I didn't know that. Yep. Big countries bullying little countries. It's a tale as old as time. That's why we need a president like Theodore Roosevelt again. A president who's not afraid to bully another big country. If he feels like it. President with balls, man. Cojones. Cojones. That's what we need in life. Like, I'm pretty sure if Theodore Roosevelt was president today, like, can you imagine what would have happened in Russia 4 years ago? Instead of us being like, that's bad, Russia, you shouldn't do that. That's mean. We don't like it. We officially condemn that in very soft voices. Theodore Roosevelt just would have rolled up with like 1,000 tanks and been like, "Your move, Putin. What do you feel like doing today? You feel like throwing hands?" Woo! Woo! That was scary. That was terrifying. There's some iron over here. Let me get that. Based Teddy, yes. Yeah, don't. The lava jump scare, I know. I'm like, still shaking. Literally shaking and crying right now, guys. Like I didn't drop anything. That's okay. Ooh, is there something up there? Hold on. And I need more diamonds. Oof, that was scary. My nerves are like shot right now. Ooh, what's this? Maybe it'll go somewhere good. What's my Y level? I'm not at diamond level. What's the point of this? No diamonds? Lame. Give me the diamantes. Man. Ever since Trump did these tariffs, an honest man can't find diamonds in a mine anymore. Time is at 10 o'clock already, wow. There's a lot of lava down here right now. I'm almost out of pickaxe. Really? Where'd that guy come from? Up there, perhaps. Ah, dang it. I almost got this gold right here. Well, back to the surface I go. No diamonds in hand. Sad. I have this coworker who's like totally sold on the tariffs thing. Like he's like, oh, it's gonna work, guys. We just gotta wait. Thing is, he lives in mommy's basement. And so he doesn't really like feel the financial pressure of being squeezed every time you go to the grocery store. On top of paying for the nose for rent and utilities. So that's a little annoying. It's like, yeah, you just gotta, you know, it's gonna work eventually. You know, it's just gonna be bad for a few years. Like, dude, some of us ain't gonna last a few years, man. Like, it's a long-term strategy. Like, what do you know about long-term strategies? Not everybody can afford your long-term strategy, man. But I guess if he does the 2,000 rebate checks, that'll kind of make up for it. It's just, it'd be better if it just wasn't necessary in the first place. If there was he had chosen a better strategy. But you know how Trump is. He's stubborn. And I will say bold. I don't mean that I don't mean it in really a good sense or a bad sense. It's just, that's just the way he is. He'll try any ridiculous strategy. Wait, what did I just, hold on. I did the dumb thing. Here we go. Once he thinks the strategy is going to work, no matter how long it'll take, he's just like, oh, I'm just going to keep doing this. Screw it. Don't care what anybody thinks. I'm still shaking from the lava jump scare. That really got to me. It's like a reminder of my mortality, you know. Okay, I'm gonna like go outside or do something else besides dig for diamonds right now. I'm kind of bored of strip mining. Let's see what happens with those checks. Supposedly they're very set on doing that, but we know how the government is. Future will tell. Yeah. Well, and the way our government works, like everybody's got to have their say, and everybody's got to give their opinion, and everybody's got to, you know, do write-ups about it, and everybody's got to, there's just this whole process, you know. It's got to be discussed, you know. Got to be discussed for a ridiculously long time. It's too bad there's no pistons. I'd really like to have an automatic farm here, but Trumpet Man haters the EU. So true. And then you got people who, there's a lot of pettiness in the American Congress. So there's a lot of congressmen who will support or not support something based on completely personal issues. Like, if, maybe not completely personal, but basically if they just oppose, you know, so-and-so's politics generally, they'll oppose anything they put forth, even if it's, you know, regardless of if they would otherwise think it's a good or bad idea. And I still don't know if, like, the $2,000 checks are a good or bad idea, because, like, I remember the COVID checks, right? The COVID checks, and the economy was, I mean, people were out of work. Like, that's part of why it happened. A lot of people were out of work. They just weren't making money. They were getting screwed. That's why a lot of that happened. In some ways, that was a worse situation. I think it was a worse situation in the short term. But right now, we've got a worse situation in the longer term, in terms of our economy, just the inflation, everything, just everything being overpriced. Name one thing that isn't overpriced right now, I dare you. I can't, maybe, just water. And I don't mean like bottled water, I mean just like the, you know, tap water, primo water, or whatever. Of course, I shouldn't give them any ideas. Oh no, what do we got? Here it is. Okay, what is this music right now? I don't know how I feel about this music right now. I'm gonna skip it. There we go, let's get some jazz going on. Everything is overpriced here too, yeah. The checks will be paid for entirely with the tariff fund, according to them, instead of it being a loan like the COVID checks. Yeah, we should have been scared when they used the word loan for that. Like, oh, so we're going to pay for that in taxes later on? We're going to get screwed over later on somehow? I guess we paid for it with inflation. But again, like I've said before, the inflation argument only goes so far. At some point, like St. Ambrose might say, at some point, you with your, you know, $1 billion have got to take $1 billion worth of responsibility. Alright, but at the end of the day, I think capitalism's pretty bad. Communism, even worse. Somehow, but it's worse. It's just, it really comes down to people. Like, at the end of the day, it comes down to what people do, you know? That's the reason capitalism, it doesn't always work, is because greed. The reason communism can be so bad is because, you know, powerful people who just don't care about the people under them, really. They just want to keep order. I guess I should get the feathers from these chickens. Because I will want to make more arrows eventually. Everything is overpriced, but what I've seen thus far, things don't seem to have risen in price since 2024, only stayed the same. No, yeah. It's hard to tell. It's hard to tell anymore. Maybe they stay the same over the past year. It's hard to get concrete numbers, that's the thing. Like, you gotta have concrete numbers to really be able to make any judgments. Oh, there's more chickens. Let me go kill it. Okay, so I got, what, like 9 feathers now? Just have to make a good handful of... Do I have sticks? Where's my sticks? There they are. Okay, cool. Feathers, sticks, arrows. There we go. Look at that. Beautiful. Alright. And my flint goes over there with the gravel. The eggs go with the mob drops. You can't cook eggs, can you? Like NSSS. It'd be great if you could. You can't. Okay. So eggs are still just for throwing, and sometimes occasionally spawning another chicken, I guess. Maybe. Well, since I have the eggs, let's throw them. Here we go. Two, three, 4, 6, 7. I got 2 This chicken got stuck in the wall. No more feathers? Ah, come on now. Wool. The crazy that modern MC doesn't have cooked eggs. I know, that's wild, isn't it? You'd think they would. It's just such an obvious thing, but... I mean, at least they're used in certain recipes. Like cake. I honestly don't know if they're used in any other recipe, but I know they're used for cake. I don't know if this might be triggering somebody's OCD right now. I don't know. Look at these. They keep regrowing the wool. I can just keep getting wool. This is fantastic. Pumpkin pie, too. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Cake and pumpkin pie. Just baked goods. That's it. He just regrew his wool. I want to make more, I'm going to carve this out too, this side and that side, to get more grass all the way around. Well, not all the way around, but on 3 sides. I guess that's something I could do. Wait, how come that... The sheep ate that, that's why. Yeah, that's the problem, is the sheep will eat the grass, but then it doesn't grow underneath the fences. So you end up with that, which is really annoying. But yeah, like I said, I'm tired of strip mining right now, so let's do something else. Let's go ahead and expand our grass a little bit. And just get some more iron, I guess. No diamonds for me, sad. I wonder how much dirt I have right now. It's right there, isn't it? Oh, I can't reach it. Pumpkin pie. It's 10:30. Got about another half hour before we end the stream. Yeah, I think I asked earlier. I don't remember if anybody responded. How is everybody's New Year so far? Anybody got any resolutions going on? Any big plans for the year? Any hopes? Any dreams? Any prayers? Any wishes? It says my resolution is to finish the Indev Plus code cleanup, start work on my game. Hopefully not get laid off. But just survive in general. Yeah, same here. I do beta Recrafted. Waiter says I'm going to keep track of my eating and eat less calories and to lose weight. Same. Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to lose a little bit of weight. I've got some... I started losing weight early last year. Then kind of got out of it, so I'm trying to get back into it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. It says also to travel to at least one country, preferably two. Going to Portugal in March. Nice. That will not gain weight. I don't know about losing weight. I'm going to maintain my current weight. Okay. Yeah, sometimes that's the best you can do. It's just like, I'm going to keep things from getting worse. I don't know if I can make them better, but maybe I can at least keep them from getting worse. Man, I wish I had the Diamantes. I mean, I do have a diamond pickaxe, I just don't feel like using it until I have more Diamantes. And go see about dirt. And I need more torches too. I've got the stuff to make them though, so that's fine. I don't have a lot of dirt. You know what I need to do? I need to just go dig some dirt real quick. Go find a place with some dirt and go dig it. Oh. I'll cook that later. Let's go dig some dirt. Alright, let's see. There's some dirt there. Let's find a good patch of dirt. Make it disappear. Of course there's lava in the way. Find a different patch of dirt, I guess. Head this way. Here we go. Wait, what did I just... That's not what I wanted. That. There we go. So, Steel, do you like quivers, corals, and zombies? Yeah, I think I like them. I think I like what we've got going on here. They're all fairly non-intrusive additions. Very simple. You just re-uploaded 1.1.7. I noticed you can't pick block seeds. Oh, that's interesting. Any more dirt down that way? No, not really. Bum, 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 bum. No, I don't really see dirt down that way either. Here we go. Woo! Okay, another lava jump scare. Really? Seriously? Seriously, lava? Go away, lava. Oh my gosh. Lava is so broken in this version. This is a nice big lava mine here. Not lava mine, dirt mine, I mean. Ah! Ho! 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 Look at that. Diamantes. I'm glad I digged all this dirt. Or dug all this dirt. Not digged. I'm glad I dug. The English language, man. Come on. You're a native speaker. Figure it out. So many beautiful blocks of dirt and gravel. I used to think gravel was hard to get in Minecraft, like in Minecraft beta or whatever. I'm like, oh, I can never get enough gravel. Then I figured out, hello, there's just massive patches of it underground you can go dig if you want it. Not that hard. But yeah, I used to see people with like gravel pads and stuff. I'm like, man, how'd you find so much gravel? How'd you have the time to get that much gravel? And now it's like, oh, they just went underground and they did this for 10 minutes. And then they had all the gravel they need. Oh, crap. And the lava's still coming. Come on, go away. Where's my bucket? Lava in this version is so broken. And I'm such a noob. Noobcraft. Nice stack of gravel, bunch of dirt. Alright, which way's back home? That way, okay. Well, let's get some more gravel and then... It says we hate Notch, yes. You hate Notch because he tweeted mean things, 10 years ago. I hate Notch because he can't fix his own game. We are not the same. Bedrock. That's the first time I've seen bedrock in this world. Nice. Alright, let's get out of here. Got all the gravel and dirt I could. My inventory is full. Well, I guess I will place one more torch somewhere so I can get this piece of gravel. How do I get out of here again? This way. Okay. Imagine if Notch came back and fixed Minecraft Alpha. New channel name idea, Poor Man's Gaming. And it says he already did it, Alex. I am Notch. Dun dun dun. Here's the proof. It says something racist. Oh my gosh. Whoa. One time on the Golden Age, I think was it Golden Age Minecraft or just r/Minecraft? I don't know. On one of those subreddits, people were just like hating on Notch for whatever reason. But I watched this video. I can't find it now. It was like some video with a title like "You Don't Know Notch," It was basically. Why do I keep saying I need to stop saying that. But this video just kind of went over the Notch controversy. The controversy of Notch, man. So much controversy. And made the case that the accusations don't really stick. Notch is this, Notch is that, Notch is bad. Like, they actually look into it. That none of it really makes sense. It's all based on like 2 or 3 tweets. And like he said plenty of other things he said and done that contradict what people are saying about him. So I mentioned that to somebody and I got told to go kill myself. Because apparently you can't question the official opinion that Notch is, literally the second coming of Hitler, I guess. You just can't question that. Okay, so what was I going to do when I came back to the surface? Oh, that's right. I had all this dirt. I went to get dirt for a reason. So let's get the dirt into the hotbar. Okay, got the dirt in the hotbar. Let's go. Oh, I also want more torches. There we go. Look at all these animals. Holy cow. Oh, sorry, I shouldn't have killed the sheep, but... Don't kill the golden goose. Chicken. Bye. This is what's great about living on a small island. Is there's like nowhere else for the animals to spawn. So they all spawn right here. We get tons of drops. It's called strategy, bros. Strategy. Actually, I had no idea that that was going to happen. It's just a happy accident. But now that I've seen it, I'm like, oh, that makes sense. And that's something I can strategically do in the future. Notch has a bigger mouth than a brain. Yeah, pretty much. He self-admitted that he coded the game while drunk. Oh, you watched that video? Yeah, yeah. Well, and like, I can totally understand. Like, back in the day, there was like the SJW wars that people were in on. And so he said some, whatever the talking point was, like one of those talking points. You know, because back then people made all kinds of talking points just to be edgy. So he was in on that for a moment, probably drunk when he tweeted. And now people think he's racist because he tweeted some SJW war, whatever it was, what do you call it? I don't know. One of the things, man. One of the things. You know the thing. You know, as Biden would say. You know the thing. You know. He tweeted, you know the thing. I can't remember what you call that kind of phrase. It's not a mantra. It's not I guess a catchphrase. One of the, I don't know, culture war catchphrases. I think he says a ton of things without thinking and contradicts himself because of that. Takes talent to code while drunk. Nice. I code while sleep deprived, which is kind of the same thing, yeah. Oh, I forgot what I was doing here. See, we need stacked food so that we don't have to sit here and do this. But as that one guy in the comments would say, I actually like that food doesn't stack in the furnace. It forces you to slow down and just like really appreciate the pixels on the screen or something. I don't know. If you are that one guy in the comments, don't worry, man. We don't hate you. We're just gaming. We're just gaming. And I can appreciate that philosophy of like wanting to just slow down and not be rushed. Not be rushing through the game. I can appreciate that philosophy in real life too. Drink some water. Bum 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 bum. One more pork chop is cooking, and then I will have lots of pork chops. I need to start getting some flowers so I can dye some of this wool I keep getting and do something with it. For a second I thought one of my sheep escaped the pen. I was like, oh no. Okay. Look at this. I could just sit here all day and just farm the animals and get tons of stuff from it. All thanks to the glorious mob cap. Thanks, Notch. You did something right. At least in this case. Alright, so now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's what I want. Okay. 3 more blocks this way. And then we're gonna end the stream. Once we expand this little part of the grass. Probably like 10 minutes. And then it will be time for the next streamer to prepare. Method will be streaming an hour after me, fellas. Be sure to click on his channel and see what that's about. He's got some InfDev going on. Vanilla InfDev he's suffering through. I remember suffering through vanilla InDev back in my day. 2020. Yes. Oh, the other channel. Okay. It's on. You've got too many channels, Method. I can never figure out where you're gonna upload. But never gonna play vanilla ever again. Yeah. Vanilla InfDev sucks. In this house, we hate vanilla InfDev. I'm gonna use the channel for viewing. Okay. And the other for streaming. Oh, okay. Well, I don't know how to link to the other channel because I keep forgetting what it is. I'm subscribed to it. Oh, my back hurts right now. I gotta be careful how I'm sitting. Need to do my stretches. I need to go to the chiropractor again, but I can't afford it because it costs $100 a month. That, kids, is why we're all screwed. Anyway, no, just kidding. No, despite all my negativity, still trying to remain positive. Just gotta remember that this is not all there is. This is not all there is. Almost out of pickaxe again. Yep, there it goes. Oh my goodness. No. Nope. I'm gonna have enough leather that I can actually make leather armor. That's pretty rare for me. I've always found leather armor to be kind of pointless because I never have enough leather to make armor before I get that much iron. Ship plus rabbit equals... I don't know what that equals. I think I'm gonna start farming those trees more after this. Start incorporating some logs into my design. No, okay. So you're saying that we could have a new euphemism? Shabbit? Ah, shabbit. Stub your toe. Oh, shabbit! And that about does it for today. Yep. Beautimus. Alright. Sheeps. I can just keep getting these. I'm probably going to keep playing this world off camera. I'm not going to restrict this world to streaming. So when I come back, you might see that I've made a lot more progress on this world if I stream it again. We'll see. I haven't decided if I want to stream this next week or if I want to stream Indev Plus again next week. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Just whatever I feel like doing at that time. But with that, let me do the old outro. F5. I want to thank you very much for coming to this stream. And if you enjoyed it, I hope you'll hit that like button or maybe even that subscribe button. That would be pretty darn cool if you ask me. And if you really enjoyed it, I do have a Patreon where I shamelessly beg for money so that I can justify continuing to spend 3 hours of my week, at least, making this content. And maybe I could spend, I don't know. Are there 3 more hours in the week to spend making content at this point? Probably not. But either way, even if it doesn't really matter, guys. We're just chilling. We're just gaming. And the money is really just, who cares at some point? As long as we can all get by. That's what really matters. So don't click it. Anywho, I don't know what I'm saying at this point. I'm just Happy New Year, guys. Happy New Year. I hope that your new year is a reason, is a moment to rediscover some hope in life if you've needed some recently. I know I sure have. So yeah. Anywho, thanks for coming, and I'll see you next time.